Happy New Year, everyone. We're all probably ready and revving to get on with likely the greatest year for crypto yet. And there's only one way we are all going to become wealthy and stay wealthy in our lifetime. And it all has to do with our personal relationship with money. Hello, I'm Crypto Casey, and in this video, we are going to explore two different mindsets that determine whether we have a positive or negative relationship with money, so we can analyze ourselves and develop a healthy, successful relationship with money that will parlay into crypto. Whether you have not been successful in crypto or have experienced success in crypto, developing a mindset that focuses on abundance is a key factor in both generating wealth and maintaining wealth throughout our lives. So let's explore these two mindsets together and learn how we can improve our relationship with money to become wealthy and stay wealthy in crypto. The two mindsets each of us harbor that determine our relationship with money are a poverty mindset versus an abundance mindset. Let's define these mindsets and break down some of their characteristics together so we can start to identify them in our everyday lives. Poverty mindset. People with a poverty mindset have a relationship with money that is based on fear. They fear they don't have enough money, will never have enough money, are in a constant state of fear of their current and future financial situation. So people with a poverty mindset aren't necessarily poor. Wealthy people and poor people alike can have a poverty mindset. It's all about how they perceive their reality, not about the reality itself. They see the world as a finite place, where when someone takes a piece of the pie, then there's less out there for everyone else. They also treat things in life as very transactional, like I'll scratch your back only if you scratch mine, or constantly are focused on what's in it for them. Everything is a give and take, and in order for one person to win, someone else has to lose. We will go through more attributes together so we can recognize behaviors within ourselves that stem from a poverty mindset so we can work towards developing an abundance mindset. Abundance mindset. People with an abundance mindset have a relationship with money that is based on optimism and confidence. They view the world as an infinite place where someone's accumulation of wealth is not preventing someone else from doing the same. They are positive and see the glass half full instead of half empty. They believe and focus on win-win scenarios, and they give without expectation of receiving anything in return. People with an abundance mindset view money as an infinite resource, only limited by what they can create and manifest, which is all here in our mind. Awesome. So let's go over 5 facets of life to better recognize when we are operating from a poverty mindset versus an abundance mindset. 1. Beliefs about the world. Yes, the world is an unfair place. However, people with a poverty mindset constantly think about it and blame unfairness in the world for their lack of success. They cannot stop thinking about it, complaining about it, ruminating about it, and literally just waste time and energy on something completely out of their control. They can also feel that the world, their government, and other people owe them something and waste time waiting for a handout. In contrast, people with an abundance mindset are well aware of all the unfairness, inequality, and injustice in our world. And instead of wasting time being angry about it, they choose to do the best they can with the best intentions, and any success they experience, they are very grateful for. Because since the world is wrought with unfairness, any improbable success they achieve is met with great appreciation. Acting on opportunities either results in failure or success. Failures are treated as learning opportunities and a natural part of the journey to success, while success is treated as a gift that is appreciated and gives us something to be thankful for in life. 2. Feelings about successful people. People with a poverty mindset are jealous, envious, and bitter towards people that have achieved success. This is because they believe the world is finite, and any success someone achieves takes away from their chance at experiencing success. Poverty mindset also believes that success comes largely from initial capital like inheritance, or connections between people, or nefarious activities like cheating and stealing. On the other hand, people with an abundance mindset celebrate other people's success, become inspired by it, and motivated to learn about how they achieved it so they can apply certain aspects to their lives and increase their chances of realizing success. Abundance mindset seeks out successful people as mentors and role models to help them on their journey. 3. Dealing with competition. When competition arises, people with a poverty mindset become angry, discouraged, and want to quit. They think things like, well, someone has already done that, so I don't want to try it. Or that person is going to catch up to me, so there's no point in trying anymore. I'm just going to quit. Meanwhile, people with an abundance mindset embrace and welcome competition. They are excited by the challenge and usually at some point befriend the competition and forge a win-win relationship that keeps innovation alive. Competition fosters innovation and growth in people, as well as products, services, and industries at large. 4. Lifestyle. People with a poverty mindset are more focused on budgeting, spending less, cutting back on life's luxuries, nickel and diming, and doing everything themselves to save money. They operate off of scarcity, focusing on what they don't have and trying their best to make a dollar go as far as it can while sacrificing their time, comfort, and happiness. Their work consists of trading their time for dollars, working hard, working long hours, usually at one job with uncertainty, aka one source of income that could let them go at any time, and hardly ever taking time off. Their vacations are either non-existent or they are carefully crafted in such a way to spend the least amount of money as possible, maximizing their time running around and doing stuff by sacrificing sleep, meals, and similar. Basically, their lifestyle consists of working insanely hard all the time, limiting vacations, sacrificing sleep, sacrificing health, and foregoing experiences like nice dinners, weekend getaways, and fostering relationships with family and friends. On the other hand, people with an abundance mindset are more focused on living life fully and consciously. They focus on and work towards doing things they are passionate about, experiencing things in life, traveling, getting to a point where they can work whenever they want, how they want to work, and where they want to work. They operate from a place of confidence and optimism, where they focus on and appreciate what they have. Because when you focus on what you have, and then more comes, the rest is gravy and icing, versus constantly focusing on what you don't have. Their work consists of prioritizing their time over money, finite resource over an infinite resource. They create multiple sources of certain income in their work and through investments. Abundance mindset understands and prioritizes the importance of sleep, relaxation, and health to carefully balance it with their work. They hire people to do work they are not uniquely qualified to do, instead of trying to do everything themselves to save money. Their vacations are plentiful and designed to create a space for inspiration, creativity, and to enjoy the unknown, finite amount of time they have in life. Luxuries are not seen as a waste of money or unnecessary. Rather, they are fun, important experiences and memories that will enrich our lives forever. Basically, their lifestyle revolves around prioritizing time and life experiences, while money is merely a tool to facilitate it. 5. Relationships with people. People with a poverty mindset view people as a means to an end. They also, for the most part, don't believe there is much to be learned from most people. They view people as a waste of time unless there's something in it for them. If someone could potentially make them money, give them a job, connect them with an opportunity, buy them something, take them somewhere, or do something for them, then they are interested in fostering a relationship. They evaluate relationships on terms like, oh, this guy could maybe get my son a job somewhere, or, oh, this person has a lot of money, so maybe I can borrow some if I needed to one day. Or, this person knows how to fix cars. Maybe if mine breaks, they could fix it for free or for a deal. Or, oh, this girl's dad is a rich lawyer. This could be useful maybe at some point, etc. Meanwhile, people with an abundance mindset seek to build relationships based on trust, shared values, enjoyment of similar activities, or simply from liking somebody. Abundance mindset forges and maintains relationships with people without any expectation of anything in return. They also know you can learn anything from anyone, no matter who they are, their age, their reputation, status, or intelligence. They love and respect humans for who they are and build relationships with people they like with no hidden agenda. Cool. So there are a lot of variables that stem from both poverty and abundance mindsets. For example, some other quick poverty mindset indicators include believing you are a victim of other people's actions and decisions, fear of spending money on non-essential items, always searching for cheaper alternatives, obsessions with free stuff, deals and coupons, feeling guilty when you achieve success or when you have more than others, scared of sounding like you're bragging when describing a simple accomplishment, never picking up a check when you know the other person will, saying things like, we could never afford that, or money doesn't grow on trees, and similar. So yes, we've all been there and unfortunately learn a lot of poverty mindset qualities from our parents, upbringing, culture, and media. But now that we are aware of it and recognize it, we should invest some time in developing a new mindset of abundance to operate from in order to make our lives more enjoyable, increase our chances of generating wealth, and ultimately maintaining wealth over the long term. This process is definitely the first step towards experiencing success in crypto, and if you haven't already, check out my more in-depth guide specifically about common crypto beliefs and mindsets in order to further enhance your journey towards financial freedom in our once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with crypto investing. This simple process is definitely the first step towards experiencing success in crypto. And if you haven't already, check out my more in-depth guide by clicking on the link above that specifically talks about common crypto beliefs and mindsets in order to further enhance your journey towards financial freedom in our once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with crypto investing. Awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more crypto content. So had you heard of poverty versus abundance mindsets before? Did you recognize some characteristics within yourself? What are you going to do to start operating from an abundance mindset? Let me know in the comments below. Be safe out there.